Hello, good morning, Soul Tribe. How are you? You know what? I don't want my hair in my face. It's very distracting. Good morning. How are you guys? You know what's funny? I was just thinking about I meditate every time before I come on live on a video, and I still get nervous. Been doing this for a year, and I still get nervous every time I get on video. And I think it's almost worse. You would think it'd be worse live, but I think it's almost worse doing the pre-recorded videos because I don't have feedback during, I mean. So it's hard to know like when people are resonating or not. Here, at least I'm hearing like you guys say, "Yeah, I'm hearing what you're saying, Val. It's resonating." So it enables me to feel that energy. Good morning, Amy. Beautiful Phoenix Daniil, the Rising Phoenix Lotus brother. How are you? Beautiful, beautiful. Donna Bella, how are you, my lovely? Miss May or not. Such beautiful people. Oliver St. Pierre, hi, brother. So, 09101, my darling, how are you? Scottish Stacy, Champagne Sea, beautiful, you guys. So there's it's funny, because I actually have you guys, thank you so much for your beautiful comments that you leave. It helps me so much to know when it is resonating. And it is so funny how many beautiful, I mean, 99% of the comments I get are positive. But isn't it funny that 1% can just stick you in the heart, right? And it's like the facts are, if 99% of your comments are positive, why are you letting that affect you so much, right? Why aren't you letting the 99% of positivity affect you? And that's something Spirit's asking me to work on today, because it's not just the negative thoughts that we are creating, but the way we take on negative or even portray it, though it may not have been meant to be so negative. Although this person did call me a devil worshiper and said that God would smite me. So I actually had to delete that comment because it was so incredibly hateful. I didn't even want the energy of it on my channel. And it brought me to tears. Oh, that's so funny. Did someone say tears? I feel your tears. How funny, Scottish Stacy. Yeah, I started crying. And I just thought, how strange that I get attacked by so many Christians, which is the religion of love. Jesus Christ said, bring them over with love, not hate. How strange is that? The religion of mine that I grew up with. I was a Christian growing up. I don't know. It's something that's really sticking in my head. Oh, wow. And I split the deck 3 times. I have the Empress here. Beautiful creation. Do you think that she lets things like that hurt her feelings? I don't think so. Knowing it's not truth. Knowing it's not truth, right? 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. And what is today? The 10th. Today is a day, numerologically speaking, it's a day of, again, on 10 days, okay? On days that equate to 10, you're going to be wanting to look at, it's a bit of retrospection. Again, living cyclically. This happens on a micro level too, right? And I want to talk about that today because we have no idea how much our thoughts and feeling, well, we do have an idea, but I really want us to start focusing on this whole month. Truly, you guys, the channeling coming in is very strong on this. It's very important right now for you to be focusing on where your thoughts are. Okay, how you're reacting even within. How are you reacting within? Are you allowing one negative naysayer to ruin your day? Happy birthday, Jody. Happy birthday. You're so much more powerful than that. You're so much more powerful than that. One naysayer to ruin your day, your week, your month, whatever it is. Don't even let them ruin a minute. We're here to do something amazing. And the things that hold us back are people like that, people who are negative, thoughts in our own minds that are negative, right? Spirit, you got a song channeling in for me? All right, I'm gonna let y'all pick the deck today while I'm waiting for a song, see if they have a song to channel in. There's gonna be, do you want the Tarot Wise? This one is a bit like the Rider-Waite, but it's just got the more antique-y look to it. The Vice Versa. Oh, funny. Or the Everyday Witch. Just put up Wise, Versa, or Witch. Because I want y'all to pick the deck today. I always pick the deck. Oh, the Empress again. A different deck. Everyday Witch or Vice Versa. Hey, first ones that pick. Everyday Witch. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Everyday Witch. Spirit guides. Oh, hello and welcome. Woo! I'm telling y'all, every time it's like one or two more spirit guides come in here. Funny. The World. 3. We'll clarify with Versa. How about that? Okay. Okay, we got some musical, maybe Broadway fans out there. Everybody take a deep breath through your belly, release expectations of this reading so that they can let the energy just flow through this vessel. Okay, that's all this is. I'm a vessel and I'm trying to let my ego die here, or at least take a nap, right? Wow, this Empress in a third deck while we've been sitting here in that short of time came out again. 33 watchers right now, the card of 3. So we got it in this deck, the Wise Tarot, the Radiant Wise, and in the Vice Versa. Beautiful. So there's today a day of creation, a day of inner creation. Let something blossom. And what's the number one killer of creation? Naysayers. Naysayers. They just kill our creation, our courageous path, don't they? We care so much what people think. And that's okay. We're all humans here together. It's okay to care what they think, but are you owning what they think? Are you taking it upon yourself and owning it, saying that's mine, I guess? No, it is not. Funny song coming in. Spirit guide, you're going to have to help me with the words. I don't know them all. This is funny. I've never sang this one, so we'll see how it goes. I have to do what they say, though, or they stop talking. Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a bowl of butter. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? Don't tell me not to live, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? I'll march my band out. I'll beat my drum, boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom. And if I'm fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. Guess I didn't make it, hat, sir. Least I didn't fake it. Whether I am the cherry of pure perfection or the freckle on the nose of life's complexion. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? Beautiful. Humans. All those humans out there. Beautiful. 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 All those humans out there. Sometimes it feels like conflict. Sometimes it feels beautiful. And loving. So many unique humans out there. All of you. Beautiful. And sometimes this conflict and negativity is simply misunderstanding each other. Sometimes those who speak negative have only heard negative. And isn't that sad? We take it upon ourselves as an attack, and often they are acting in such a way as a result of years of attack, of years of thinking that they are never good enough. All they've ever heard is negative. So they spew it. They don't know another language. It's like taking someone from America and dropping them off in Turkey and expecting them to understand the language, right? When people have only been raised with negative thoughts and words, that's the only language they know. That's the only language they know. This card just will not stay in the deck. I put it back because we've seen it so many times. We all know we got to clean it up this month. Cleaning out your area is cleaning in here. As without, so is within. As above, so is below, and all of that. We're all energy and we got to stir it up, right? I want to talk about some of these cards here. Knight of Cups. Even when you are faced with negativity, go out there and spread the love anyway. Go out there and spread the love anyway. Because humans are a necessity on this planet. And they really are beautiful. We're a beautiful bunch. They're saying where many of us are seeing hate or fear, it is simply fear. Scared little humans, right? So go out there and spread love. Change the world one smile at a time. Make a stranger smile today. The King of Pentacles. Stability and abundance. Look at that cake. He enjoys his cake. We got to enjoy life. We must enjoy life to get the full fruits of it. Glass of wine, cake, a dog resting at his feet. Allison Strini, thank you, my love. Thank you. Oh, you guys seriously pay my grocery bill. You have no idea. Me and Uncle Jimbo said a prayer for you guys on the full moon. And many of you who donate or not, who I know your energy, I include you in my manifestations anyway. I manifest love and joy for you and release during this full moon. An attitude of gratitude creates abundance. This king doesn't just gluttonize on that cake or that glass of wine. He says, he appreciates it. Every single bite, every single sip. Remember what we said. Is a frequency of gratitude that you're putting out into the universe. If you're eating something yummy or you have a really great cup of coffee and that sip just tastes so good, say, mean it. Put that frequency into the universe. That, it's a very magical frequency. Think of Om, Amen. There's a reason that those frequencies exist and that they have reminded us to use them. Because they're powerful. Beautiful. 36 viewers, 22 likes. Like and subscribe. It's like tipping, my beautifuls. And darling, I don't know if you noticed or if you did this on purpose, but 19, that's beautiful because that is the number of 10, right? Again, ending a cycle, but then 1 + 0, new beginnings, right? Right? Now look at this beautiful numerology. So that was the first row up top. This is sort of some overall energy that we're going to clarify. And then I'm coming down to the bottom and look at this. 6 of Pentacles, giving and sharing. Not just money, but smiles. When you don't have money, make someone feel good. If you see a single, if you know of a single mom, like for instance, oh, this like touched my heart so much. My neighbor, she gets a lot of food from the church. And has a lot of food that will be left over sometimes. And what she does is she'll bring it and put it on my porch, and then I go through what I need, and then I pass it on, and they pass it on, we only each take what we need and pass it on, helping each other out, living tribally. This is how we should be. This is how we should be. We can't always afford to help someone out. But when you see someone struggling, help. When you see someone sad, smile, give them a hug. 6 of Cups. Look at that. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Beautiful. 6 is the number, and on top of this deck, 6, the number of love. 6 is the Lover's card in the tarot, the number of love. And then look at the next 2. 9 of Cups. Wish. Are you being grateful for what you already have? That is putting yourself in the frequency of it. Sharing among others, right? Be kind to one another. Be kind to one another. I'm a size 6 too. Shoot. I don't know what my pants are because I've been wearing sweatpants for like 2 years, I think. Or overalls. I can't breathe in pants. I don't know what it is. Something happened to me about a couple of years ago where I literally could not wear constricting clothes anymore. I couldn't breathe. Spirit was telling me it's like I couldn't meditate. I couldn't breathe anything. And then the next card, the final card, beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. What are you grateful for today? Your home? The love in your life? Do you enjoy reading your books? Do you enjoy your nice jewelry and your things? The beautiful sun outside? The magic of night? Are you enjoying good health? Money? And what do you want to enjoy? For those things that you are desiring, this wheel turns as you put yourself in the frequency of them. If you are needing money, put yourself in the frequency of being grateful for money that you already have. And it comes to you. It's not about pulling it to you. It's about becoming it so that you can tune into the right radio station. You can't hear country music on classical FM. Right? And every single karma, when you do these karma things, they truly come back to you. They truly do come back to you. Even though she has so little, she always makes sure to set aside a little food for me and Uncle Jimbo. Even though I'm 44 right now, even though we have so little, we always set aside a little for them. When my Uncle Jimbo sees my neighbor out there working in the yard, he's older. He's like, oh, I can't sit here while he's doing that. I better get out there. So he'll take his weed eater and start on the weed eating while he's doing his yard without saying a word. And the man will just wave, kind of, thank you, man. You know, I'm not sure if I could have made the whole yard today. I'm not sure if I could have done that weed eating. And they don't say anything to each other. That's just, we do it because it's the right thing to do. If you notice someone's been having a hard time, leave a plant of flowers, maybe even something you pull out of your own yard. You don't have to go buy anything, on their doorstep. You can leave a note or not say who it's from at all. Just bring a smile to their face. And watch only the good begin to come in. Watch how you start shining as you, and don't just do, and yes, the good karma is great, but don't do it just for getting something back. Do it for the joy of giving. At Christmas, isn't it like, it's fun getting presents, but it's so much more fun giving them. It's so much more fun to find that perfect gift for someone and to see the look on their face. Why can't we have Christmas every day? It should be Christmas every day. We should be giving in kind every day. My little puppy's having a dream over here, the little corgi, and she goes, whoop, whoop. It feels good to give, doesn't it? She's dreaming. So cute. It feels really good to give. And as you give, you get. You don't just get from the universe suddenly because you've lifted up to a higher frequency. Yes, you are going to naturally have these blessings of abundance bestowed upon you, but also through insight. Thoughts start to just flow. Spirit is able to give you grand ideas, wisdom, downloads, because you're putting yourself in the frequency to receive them. And then DNA starts getting activated. Your life will truly change so quickly. They're showing me the vortex again. The vortex that we each have, a vortex of energy that we, if we're out of alignment with it, we're not in alignment with the universe. Clear that throat chakra. Speak your truth. Are you doing what you love? I'm not saying every day is going to be the best day in the world or that it has to be. You know, I'm doing what I love for a living and I still struggle. There are days when I don't want to get on here and make videos, but that doesn't mean I don't love it. That doesn't mean I don't love what I do. That is life. Are you not doing what you love because of someone around you? Or is it because of this person up here giving you naysay thoughts? Is it you? Are you afraid of the naysayers? Are you afraid that they won't accept you, that they won't like what you have to say, that you don't have anything worth listening to? You are wrong. I don't know who that's for out there. I don't know who that's for out there. Don't tell me not to live. I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? And it is your parade. It is your parade. What do you want out of this life? For it is a gift. They're asking what you want. They're saying, are you passionate? Is there passion in your life? For if there is not, there's meant to be. If you feel like something's missing, that is it. Dream bigger. You are powerful. You are perfectly unique, created with a beautiful dream in this heart that is meant to be yours. And believe me, if there's a dream in your heart, it would not be there if it wasn't for you. Go within and find out what that dream is. Go within and find out what that dream is. When you flow into the vortex and understand that all has a reason. The vortex is a bit like a tornado. When you're down here at the bottom, that's when the energy is very tight and massed, right? It's dark down there. It's dark down there. And we've all been there at that bottom. But as you are courageous enough to step out of it bit by bit, like I said, even if it's sometimes getting out of bed and taking a darn shower, spending a little extra time on yourself to feel good about yourself. Small acts of kindness will start to push you up another rung in that vortex. And what happens when this vortex goes up? Those circles get bigger. Now here's what's cool. When you're down low in this massive energy, when the tight, balled up, knotted part full of anxiety and depression, it only takes very small steps to move very high up because the circles are smaller. But it doesn't take much to go higher. Now, as you lift up higher, these circles get bigger. What does this mean? This means you're having more effect in the universe. Your energy is getting larger. Therefore, the steps up may seem like it takes longer in between, right? It takes longer to lift up again to the next one and lift up. It takes longer, but the effects of the abundance coming back to you will be bigger every time. And here's what's really cool. There may be a bottom, but there's no end to the top. It just keeps on going. You can go as high as you want. And how sweet is that? How beautiful is that? The key is recognizing when we're low on the vortex. Sometimes it's hard to see, right? Through the fog. And say, dang it. I let it happen. Look at that 10 of cups wanting to show itself. This is a life meant for each and every one of you. However that may look to you, right? We all have a different version of the 10 of cups, the 10 of pentacles. Spirit, they're wanting to pull a couple of numerology cards. Okay, energy, spirit for the soul tribe. Numerological energies. We all know that we're feeling that 6. Those 10s are coming out. Love, completion. That means something new is coming. I think some of you are about to go up a rung. This has been coming out a lot. This has been coming out a lot. Teaching and learning, passing it forward, paying it forward. That's 57, which is also a 12, a 3. An individuality. Being 100% thank you, Spirit, authentically you has been channeling in. And that is stepping into your vortex. Being you, understanding that your vortex and your fragmented light is unique and different than anyone else in this universe. Not on the planet, in the universe. You have a unique fraction of light that shines like no other. Getting into the vortex is stepping into who you are, your individuality. What makes you different and unique? If you don't know that, you need to go in and meditate and find out what that is, because you have it. You have a glow, my darling. Spirit, one more. That was okay. So this whole bunch fell out, and look what fell out by itself. That's what happens when I try to tell Spirit what I think should come out, right? And look at that, bottom of the deck, new beginnings, 1. Right? I just said in a cycle, what's 1 plus 0? 1. Many of you are moving up on this vortex of personal growth. Oh, my darling Allison Strini, I'm grateful for your guidance and passion. Oh, I do have passion for you guys. That's what the passion is. It's for you. I'm watching you guys grow. Teaching and learning, because you do have something to teach whether you know it or not. You are individual, and what you have to say matters. What you have to say matters. For those of you thinking of starting a blog, do it. For those of you thinking about starting a YouTube channel, do it. I've been doing this for over a year, and I haven't even hit 20,000 subscribers, but you see me fighting, you see me loving it. I'm not giving up. And I don't care how many naysayers are out there. I don't care if I am the freckle on the nose of life's complexion. It's my freckle. And I feel like I have something to say. I feel like Spirit uses me to help others. That's growth. It's not training. Saying, yeah, baby. That's when you get new beginnings. That's when you move up one more rung on that vortex. Right? New beginnings. I was looking at it and I looked down. Passion. Ace of Wands. Sometimes look how, look, this is a bit like a little vortex of smoke. Look how it's taken on a life of its own. And she's like, whoa, I'm not sure if I can contain all this power. Have y'all ever felt that? When you're in the vortex and you're in the moment and you are just feeling the energy of life and you're like, It's almost like you can't contain it because it's that big. It's that beautiful. You have the option to step into that anytime you want. And yes, I know life has its ups and downs, but you must ask yourself, what is your part in it? What is your part in it? There are times when we get like this. Poor pitiful me. We miss out on things, right? And in many decks, this is God handing him a new opportunity. Here we're seeing his son and he doesn't even see him. It's funny how easy it is to slip down into that vortex. But I promise you, as easy as it is to slip down, it's easier than you think to start lifting back up. It's just those first few steps that are hard. You can pull yourself out of this. One thing at a time. Get up. Walk outside barefoot. Clear your energy. Splash some cold water on your face. Take a shower. Start there. I said the other day, yeah, I know we don't always want to exercise, but we know it's good for us. And once you start, those first couple of days hurt, they're uncomfortable, and you're like, oh, screw it. I don't want to do it, right? But then, come on, you guys, you can listen to your favorite music. You can, after a few days, you know this for a fact, you're going to start feeling better. You're going to start feeling better. You know this for a fact, yet we all procrastinate on doing it, right? Spirit, what would you like to say about teaching and learning? Ooh, I want to clarify with the vice versa on that. Okay. What do you want to say about teaching and learning? Beautiful. Teaching and learning. Some of you, okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, 09. You're so beautiful. Stay positive, Soul Tribe. Keep up the amazing work, Val. Oh, oh, you had to be there the other night for that. That was funny. Weird. Whoa. Teaching and learning. Yeah, Miss Mayor, not you were there. Teaching and learning. Look at this. All three of them in reverse. We must teach about how we got through these times. When people see you come through times of struggle, you become a beacon of hope for others. You don't have to tell the world your problems, but when you come out of them, that's when you start talking. That's when you start talking, because you have no idea how many others are going through this. And also to remember, I put this on the picture, or on the, I think I put this on the YouTube page, but I sent it to my mom today. She's having a hard day today, and she's in a lot of pain. My mom spends about 99% of her time in pain after she broke her neck, and she spends most of that time still smiling. She's very strong. But this says, everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Everything that you have experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Look at the eclipse here. You know, now he's not in it anymore. He's not in the trauma. He's looking at how it happened. He's looking at how it happened. Okay, I see this. But maybe not all those swords are his, huh? He's taking them out. He's going to clean them off one by one. You think he's going to leave those swords there? You may have done this to me, but you left me with 10 swords, baby. And I'm going to make something out of them. I'm going to make something out of them. And here we see, again, looking at the pain. He knows it's happened. He's like, well, shoot, that sucks. But look at this. There's something new growing. He can't see it yet, but something new growing out of that which was lost. It has made him stronger. It has shown him something about himself that he may not have known before. Try to take the opportunity to look at the pain and say, what are you here to teach me? Even if not intentionally, I refuse not to learn something here. I am going to learn something here, and I'm going to pass it forward. And sometimes we let ourselves get here, right? Here we see the king's taking a much deserved rest after a long battle. But here we see he's been there so long, he's letting his kingdom burn down around him. Avoidance, procrastination, not facing it, not looking at it like this fella here. This fella's not going to let him sit in that pity party too long. So I'm looking at it. I'm going to pick up them swords and I'm going to stop crying. And I'm going to take what I can learn from this. I'm going to push myself one rung up in the vortex. And a lot of that is your mind. Where are your thoughts? They can be powerful and they can work for you or they can work against you. It is weird, right? I can't do it now. Oh my gosh, that was so weird. I was trying to explain that to my mom and it was like, I don't even know how to explain it. That was weird. Definitely wasn't me. Your thoughts can work for you or against you. For anybody that missed that, I was doing channeling for the moderator appreciation tarot. I was pulling cards for my moderators and some clicky guide came through and started, I can't even do it now. It was really weird. I was like, all of a sudden something came up in my throat and I was like, I don't know. It was just gulpy and weird and it was pretty cool. You. Okay, imagine. Are your thoughts working for you or against you? Thoughts not only of yourself, but of others. Try to see the best in people, even when they're unkind. Even when they are unkind. Spirit. Of course, I pull this up. But make sure that you are surrounding yourself with the kind of people you want to be like. You are who you hang with, my friends. That is some old wisdom, but very true. And you do have a choice. You have a choice. You always have a choice. I don't care if it's family or not. You have a choice. Surround yourself with people you want to be just like. With people who make you feel like you can become more always. Who make you feel like, wow, I feel good whenever I walk away from hanging out with them. Your thoughts this month should be your main goal. And this is a big reason Spirit's asking us to clean it up. Wow, likes and subscribes are the same. 48. Woo! Viewers and likes. That's so cool. When you're cleaning, you tend to think. So while you're doing your cleaning, while you're doing the monotonous work, watch your thoughts. Be conscious of your thoughts. That's all I'm asking. Without judgment. Without judgment. I don't want you sitting there beating yourself up over having negative thoughts. That's just more negativity. Just say, oh, look at it like a third person. Like, oh, I didn't know I was thinking like that. Stinking thinking going on. Had some stinking thinking going on. And just say that. Make yourself laugh. Say, oh, stinking thinking. Fart in the wind. It's gone. Watch it go by. It's gone. They want to see you shine at your authentic light. Because until you do, you don't know what true beauty is. Have you ever seen one who has truly stepped in to their power? Someone who is authentically 100% themselves. Are they not the most beautiful creatures in the world? I fall in love with that because they show their soul to the world. And don't we really fall in love with souls, not faces? I can see someone across the room and I'm like, ooh, she is beautiful, and start talking to her. I'm like, goodness gracious, I don't think you're quite as attractive anymore, because all she spewed was hate, or him. Ignorance. I had a guy approach me about a week ago. I was sitting at there's this like little burger joint slash brewery. It's like a brewery place called By the Horns. And I was sitting. They have like a little like four chair top high top outside bar that opens to the outside, which is nice. It's like one of those garage pull up things, and you can get served right there, and then she can play and run around. Well, everybody up there loves her. They all know her, Mandy, and she goes off leash and just plays with everybody. And this guy, I was reading a book and having a drink, just chilling out, and this guy, like, would not leave me alone. He would not stop talking to me, and he wanted to talk to me about my dog, which, I answered his questions. I mean, it just was like, gosh, is it not obvious I'm sitting here reading, right? And then I thought, my goodness, how rude am I? I don't even know. Maybe Spirit wants me to meet this person. So I shut my book and I look over and I start talking to him. And he suddenly starts spewing all this ignorance about, it was like out of nowhere. He was talking about my dog and trying to get my attention. And he starts talking about how racist things, and I don't even want to repeat them here. They were awful things to say. And thinking that he's being cool by doing it was strange. It was so ignorant and strange. And the guy was, frankly, he was good looking, like, if you just saw him. And it was amazing how unattracted I became to him like that. And not that I was looking anyway, obviously I wasn't, but I think right now I'm kind of swinging the other way. I'm kind of doing the girl thing right now. But anyway, he was just kind of the ignorance of it. And I was wearing like my overalls and my bandana, and he's like, "You're not one of them lesbos or anything, are you?" And I said, "Sometimes." And he kind of like was taking back. He's like, "Oh, I don't mind a third." And I said, "I do." Like, are you kidding me right now? Does this work for you? Is that just me, or was that insanely rude? I don't know. Maybe I'm too sensitive. So that I allowed to throw my energy off all day. Then it shut me down to wanting to talk to anybody, right? It just put me in a funky mood. Kind of like, ugh, I better not talk to anybody because I'll bite somebody's head off for sure. But it's just so crazy how whenever people are operating from a place of ignorance or a place of just hate or nastiness, because they're simply used to it. That's the worst part. That's what's ignorant about it, right? That's all they know. So they must be surrounding themselves with people who actually talk like that and think it's cool or I don't know, but it blows my mind that we still have people like this in the world, because he must be getting some good feedback, or he wouldn't continue to do it, right? And this man was like my age, I mean, in his late 30s probably. But it just blew my mind. It's like, gosh, I came home and I was like I said, I put me in a funk. I'm like, wait, why am I letting myself get in a funk? I kind of feel bad for that guy, that's the kind of mind he has to live in, day out. He doesn't have any idea about how much beauty there is out there. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people of higher frequencies, okay? And do not participate or allow people to speak ignorantly to you. Don't participate in that, right? Even around the water cooler, at work, whatever it is. Be authentically you, and this means standing up for your principles and values, okay? A lot of times we just sort of like, we'll make it obvious or even perhaps walk away. But maybe sometimes we need to be saying something when someone offends us like that, or when someone is operating at that low. Maybe it would be better if people started saying out loud, like, I really don't appreciate that. And I'd like to this is how I closed it out with him, essentially. I said, look, I really don't appreciate the way you're talking to me. First of all, about very personal things. And second of all, insulting them and my ways of life. I said, you haven't even introduced yourself. I'd like to get back to my book, and just I'm here to relax today. And he looked at me and he turned around. He goes, F and B-I, he said the B word, to his friend. And his friend actually did this. His friend sitting next to him, and he kind of like looked at me and he goes, like, he apologized behind the guy's back, but didn't let his friend see. A true friend would say, hey, man, that was really rude, what you just said. He didn't have to do it in front of me, maybe, but take him aside later. Maybe he did. That would be fantastic. If you're watching, which is like the highest unlikelihood ever, but if you are, good job. He made me feel a little better when he did that. Like, okay, good. It's not just me. Not that that matters. I shouldn't even think like that, right? If something hurts my feelings, be vocal about it. I don't have to get confrontational or aggressive, but just like, hey, that was kind of mean. I feel like that was really rude. Just to let you know, we don't have to just let stuff pass by us. Okay. So I really feel very much, we have a lot to teach and learn. If some things have hurt you, look at it first. Don't react until you've looked at it, right? Take a moment and feel the emotion. Okay. Just a moment. There's nothing that says you have to react or respond directly and right away to someone. You can take a few seconds or a minute, or even say, if it's someone you love and know, I'm sorry, I'm feeling too much emotion for me to respond maturely right now. I need to just give me some time, and go to the bathroom or walk out of the room. You must honor your spirit. You must honor yourself like that. We have to get out of the habit of following these social norms that are really, frankly, no longer serving us in many cases, right? Your individuality has something to teach the world. Spirit, for individuality, what would you like to say? I'm getting a lot of it's funny, the Tarot Wise deck, the Queen of Swords, was, like, I just was going to pick it up, was sitting at the foot of my bed, and my cards are all in here. I never take my cards in my bedroom. It was so weird. The Queen of Swords from that deck, I must have got stuck to my foot and tracked in there, but it wasn't bent. It wasn't even creased. It was just perfectly sitting at the foot of my bed. And what is the Queen of Swords? She has been through heck and back. The Queen of Swords sits out, and she holds her sword out, but we see a rope hanging from her wrist where she freed herself. She did not inherit her throne. She earned it. She cut herself free. Freedom. I am hearing freedom. Freedom from the prisoner of your own mind, from the prisoner of society and its rules and what it expects of you. Put that stuff down. Maybe it's not yours anymore. How much are you carrying that's not yours? Again, with the Four of Cups. Some of you, I know, my darlings, I know, are stuck a bit in the bottom of that vortex with some depression and some intense anxiety going on. Maybe one, the other, or both. Holding on very tightly. Stressed about money. Take a deep breath. Do one thing today to bring yourself up one rung on that vortex. And I promise you, yes, time change can affect that big time. And I promise you that those first couple of rungs are 10 times easier than you think they are. They're just, that first step is hard. But once you get going, you would not believe how fast you start coming up that vortex. And then suddenly it opens up. And that's when it starts affecting other people. Doing for others lifts you up on that vortex in such a beautiful way. And it doesn't have to be this big thing. But when you see someone struggling, we're here to help. That's what, be kind to one another. Sixes are really wanting to come out today. What are your thoughts on your history? Change your history. Change your history. Change your history. That did not happen to me. It happened for me. I'm making it happen for me. I am making it happen for me, whether it was meant to or not. Take some control over your life, my friends, because you are the only one that can. You are the only one that can. They need your help. They're ready to clear your path. They're ready to shower you. They are ready to shower you in this beautiful abundance. But they need your help because you are in 94.2 FM. They need you up at 106.1 FM. It starts here. It starts here. You must be meditating. You must be meditating. That is number one. That's not very difficult either. I know we think it is. I told you, even if you're in your meditation for your 5 minutes a day, saying, man, hate Val, don't want to be here. I don't care. Watch those thoughts go by and let them pass by. When I meditate, for me, it's sort of like a river. I let the thought was there and now it's gone. There's going to be a new one to replace it. I have 50,000 a day. Stop getting attached to some darn negative ones. What I love most about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice. The water's always changing, always flowing. But people, I guess, can't live like that. They all must pay a price. And then they take the chance of never knowing what's around the river bend. Waiting just around the river bend. I look once more just around the river bend, beyond the shore where the gulls fly free. Don't know what's more. I don't remember the rest. You got to put a little work in, my loves. Pocahontas, it is your song, my love. Did she just come in as I started singing that? That would be so cool. Look at this. You got to put a little work in. And some of you don't realize how much work you've already put in. They keep saying that. Yes, mommy's here. Vesta Murphy is my mommy, if anybody wants to know. Y'all, please send some prayers for my mother, for her pain. It's so intense, and I know I hate. It's so hard for me to watch her go through it. And prayers always help. I always tell my mom when I really want something, I'm like, hey mom, can you tell God about this? She's so much more than me. She has like this amazing, and I know that's not true, but she has this amazing relationship with Jesus. And like I said, she was just the best mommy ever. Put a little work in, and some of you not realizing how much work you've already done. Not realizing it's only a couple steps on this vortex. It's going to go whoosh, shoot you up. It's going to be a catapult. Sometimes the negative things that happen in our life, or what we perceive as negative, what we perceive as happening to us, thank you, what we perceive as happening to us are actually the catapult that's going to swing us back, and it's going to be the energy we use if we choose to ride along. It's going to be the energy that we can, that's how you transmute energy. Using something negative to grow from is catapulting you up. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, out of what was dead and burned came something even more beautiful, something we could have never comprehended of, right? I'm feeling, oh, I love her too. I love when she reaches over and just hugs me. Show love to your animals and your children today. Show love to a stranger today. Make sure that you're seeing that showing love is showing them you, showing them your authentic self, looking people in the eyes, letting them know that you see them. That right there is a gift. Giving someone eye contact and a warm smile is a gift. Cashier, telling them they look beautiful today. You noticed their hair, or you have such a lovely smile, right? You ready? She's ready for her walk. I'm ready for my walk. She's slipping. She's like, okay, guys. Go out today. Please be kind to someone. Do something magical today just by making someone smile. Okay? And we'll close it out with a little bit of Nako. Yeah? They say, don't waste your hate. Rather gather and create. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words. No, don't be nervous. You can do this. You've got purpose. Find your medicine and use it. I love you, my soul tribe. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much for the good karma donations. Remember, if you donate one time, you're in the full and new moon ritual. So I've already done my fulls, but you still have time for the new moons. Like and subscribe. It's like tipping. I love you all.